a guy who's going to be in the 2019 NFL draft. A lot of people project him either as a first or second round pick. Consensus All-American running back from Memphis, Darrell Henderson, joins me live from Radio Row. Darrell, how you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. So, first of all, I got to ask you, you're a guy, consensus All-American. You had an incredible season. You led the AAC in rushing yards and touchdowns. Talk about how you almost seemed like you just popped off the page this season.
I mean, all the accolades is very special and all, and it was just, this season was just fun, and getting to do it with my brothers was an unbelievable opportunity, and the relationship that I have with them is gonna last a lifetime, and just doing it with them helped motivate me and made me want to go even harder every time I touch the field.
A lot of people, they may not know Memphis as well because people are not watching the AAC as much as some other teams. But I remember, in the games that you guys played against, for example, UCF and others, you just seemed like no matter who you were going against this year, you seem to be able to find holes, find opportunities, and you're a well-rounded back. You can catch the ball as well.
Yes, sir. It just, every time I touch the field, I feel like I have a purpose, and I feel like I have something to show, so I go all out against whoever line up in front of me. I plan on whooping them because I don't want them to whoop me. So
I like that. I like that. Well, the Philadelphia Eagles are a franchise in our backyard, and they're looking for a running back. They need a guy who can do a little bit of running, a little bit of catching out of the backfield. So, if the Eagles were the team that call your name on draft night, what do you think you bring to a team like the Philadelphia Eagles?
I mean, I feel like I can bring the explosive plays that they need and the explosive player that they want, and not only that, I feel like I can help bring more to the offense because of my receiving trait. I can line up at slot, catch the ball, and also I can change the game at special teams.
Darrell Henderson joining me live from Radio Row right here on 97.3 ESPN. When you were at Memphis, you got 22 rushing yards, but you mentioned you can catch the ball out of the backfield. Was that something that they felt like you were just that was a part of the offense that you went to immediately? Or is that something that you felt like, hey, you telling the coach, hey, listen, I can pound the ball in here, I can get these touchdowns?
It just, once I got to Memphis, they figured out like our strong and weaknesses, and that they seen, once they seen that I can catch the ball and run the ball, it just, they gave me more reps and more time, and as time progressed, they kept adding more to my reps.
Darrell, who's a running back that you look at in the NFL that you say that your game is patterned after?
I look at a lot of people, they compare me to Kareem Hunt and Alvin Kamara, and I can see the similarities because we all can run the ball and also catch out the backfield.
Darrell, you're third all-time at Memphis in rushing 3 times over 1,000 yards. What was your time in Memphis? What was one of the things that you took away from playing there that you're going to take with you to the NFL, like a lesson or something that you experienced?
Memphis, they gave me that grind and that work after at Memphis. Like, you got to work for everything. It's not like most programs where you go in and they spoon feed you and all that. At Memphis, you got to go get it, and you're going to work hard, and it's just going to help you be successful in life because it's going to prepare you to be on your own. And no matter how hard life get or how much adversity get, you're going to be well prepared for it by the time you leave Memphis.
So a lot of people are wondering about you playing running back. People list you people at different heights and sizes, but do you think that your size, not being a 6 foot taller guy, actually may help you on the field? Because I know sometimes guys who are under 6 foot, they may not get looked at as much at the combine because they're not considered like a physical freak per se, like a Saquon. But sometimes being under the 6 foot could be an advantage for a guy because you could be a little bit more sneaky behind the line, right?
I mean, you look at the running backs now, and you look at the ones that have success, and they all up on the 6 feet. So I think they kind of helping me through this process because the ones up on the 6 feet, they having the most success.
What's your favorite college memory?
Beating UCL. Beating UCLA.
Was that one of those deals where it was like, hey, we got to take on a team that probably could have used you as well? I mean, look at UCLA this year. They definitely could have used a running back like you.
Yeah, being overlooked and down, like going into the game, we was an underdog. People were claiming they were going to do this and that to us, and that's just how they do us at Memphis. So we always out to prove them big teams wrong, and we give them a run for their money every time.
Tell folks a little bit about Mike Norville, your head coach down there at Memphis. What was he like playing for?
It was great playing for him. Coach Norville, he will always be a special guy to me, and he's also very smart. Like, sometimes he's too smart for us, and he gonna always put you in position to be successful. And I respect him as a man and as a coach, and he will always be special to me.
Well, Darrell, you got a lot of talent you're bringing to the NFL. Looking forward to see what you do at the Combine and on draft night. I know a lot of people are looking at you as a first or second round pick. I know a lot of Eagle fans are going to be watching you because you may be a guy that makes a lot of sense for that Philadelphia Eagles front office. Best of luck to you in the process, and we look forward to see where you fall on draft night.
Appreciate it.